Blood and zeal. Blood and zeal. Blood and zeal. Blood and zeal.
Blood for cream! Blood for cream! Blood for cream! Blood for cream!
Blood and zeal. Up. Hi guys, back with another battle report. Don't have an MD in the middle of the seat because Rue's playing with his toy. We're finally getting round to Blood and Zeal. Finally.
Celebration of Pope Leo. Is it Leo?
New Pope. Da Pope.
Da Pope.
Da Pope, yeah.
Cardinal Red. Could have won one of your players.
I could have worn a bear jersey. I've got like 3 of them now.
Up the Pope.
Yeah. We both got a Blood and Zeal box each because we both like the look of it. We wanted to do a Blood and Zeal battle report straight away, but the first weekend it was out, we were at a tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then life sadly got in the way of everything else, so it's taken us this long. We thought
we were going to do it a few weeks ago, and when we thought the balanced day slate would have been released.
Yeah, because we're like, let's not do it now because Sanctifiers are going to get a huge nerf.
And it sadly they didn't.
No. So yeah, finally got round to using the 2 newest kill team.
Although you'd have been wish you were recording last weekend when I played them at your Aquilons and I had a fun time.
Yeah.
Don't do well because like they're not there.
Aquilons seem to be the anti-Sanctifiers team because it's like, I'm going to charge you with 12 people. Oh wait, you're not on the board. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So
well, I guess you could tell I'm playing.
Hamish playing Sanctifiers, I'm playing the Goremongers. Hamish in white dice, I'm in red dice because thematic.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm wearing red, but blood.
We'll swap t-shirts.
Blood for the blood god.
We'll swap
skulls
t-shirts.
for the skull. I don't know about
Skulls for the skull thrones. Chud for the chud god. Nothing else to add?
You could have seen Fraser here instead of me, but he'd rather paint anything but
No.
kill team.
You'd rather go to Midlife events as well.
Whoa. It's alright, it's Jamie. Jamie's a good guy.
I like Jamie.
We jam boy.
If I was to go to any events, I'd go to Jamie's or Jack's because they're usually quite friendly.
Yeah.
Although, what's Fraser taking to the friendly event?
Loads of wolves.
Loads of wolves. Dogs. Woof. Still, he's not talking to us there. Right, let's have a look at the teams. So for my Goremongers lineup, I've taken the standard, which is Blood Herald, who's my leader, Blood Taker, Impaler, Skull Claimer, Stalker, Insider, and 2 Aspirants. Aspirants, for being like the basic warriors, are actually pretty cool. I definitely see a situation where I would drop some of the... I'd drop the Stalker if I was playing Galador because he can't climb.
Drop the Impaler. Everyone says drop the Impaler.
The Impaler is absolute memes. I'd drop the Stalker on Galador because you can't climb. Got to win at all costs. Me that's won 2 games. Ever.
Whatever.
Competitive games? Competitive games?
Never record.
Yeah, okay. Competitive games, I think I've won like 2. On the channel, I think I've won like 2 as well, and that's gone back to Lord of the Rings. Anyway, Hamish's team up next.
Yeah, so I've kind of gone for a sort of standard loadout that, my opinion, Can You Roll Crit told me. So basically, drop the Reliquant, Confessor Cherub, Miraculous Salvationist, Drill Abbot, Conflagrator Assassin, Persecutor, 2 Missionaries, both with a Holy Relic, one with a Melt-A-Gun, the other with Flamer, and then a Preacher.
The mission today is Secure, which is a nice, easy one. And we're playing on Volcus. I think it's map 4, but it's one of the... We didn't re-roll because we didn't know how to play any of the other games. Secure's good because it's just sticky objectives. You tap an objective, then run away. It's great. We're both taking all our faction equipment, which makes things even easier. So at the start of round 1, I win priority, deploy first. You can see all my guys at the top of the board there. Then in the scouting step, we both repositioned. So Hamish wins priority, which he gave to me. In the Gambit phase, Hamish chose his Confessor as his Orator. I choose not to deafen, and it's on to round 1. On my activation, I'll activate my boss, the Blood Herald. He will use a point of blood to go up to 3 APL. When his tank is empty, he goes back up. He'll use that extra APL to pick up the Bloody Cadaver, and then he's going to dash and reposition up to there.
Broken, stinky.
So throughout round 1, not much to say, a lot of movement. with my last activation, I rushed my stalker up the building, and he's sitting up there with an engage order on, just waiting for the inevitable counteractions because Hamish has about 60 guys. In response, Hamish has moved his, is it the Conflagrator?
No, this is just the Preacher.
Preacher?
Oh, sorry, the Persecutor.
The Persecutor. Up, and he's going to try to flame my stalker.
So,
Hamish uses his Purity Seal to discard 2 fails to turn them into a success. I roll my 3 defense dice, and that will save him. As revenge on my counteract, I will shoot back with my auto pistol at that guy. 4 dice, and on 4s. Not great. I wish I had ceaseless.
Yep.
Hamish will save it. On Hamish's activation, he'll activate his cherub, who will move over and incentivise the missionary. On Hamish's activation, he moves said buffed APL missionary up, and with a torrent of holy fire, hits 3 of my guys. First, he's going to hit the impaler.
hitting on 2s. Cool.
Severe will turn one of those into a crit. Attempt to save. Save 1, take the crit.
And you're doused.
Doused blazing fire.
420.
First aspirant, the middle guy. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Taking some crits. I'll save the regular one and take 8.
8 damage is the max.
And the final aspirant.
Yep. You were recording it.
Yep. Yes. And come on, save. It's not looking good. I'm going to take 8 wounds, it's fine. Yeah, bother.
He's blazed as well.
Going into round 2, Hamish wins priority, and he plays a couple of strategy plays.
Yeah, I played 3, so I played Fervent Brawl, I get Ceaseless when I'm fighting a Battalion, Zealous Persecution, I get Lethal 5 and an activation when I charge, Rally Flock, which was a free dash or a free fallback, and I used it on my Death Call Assassin to get out of Rab's, I don't know what he's called, guy.
Stalker. Yeah, so I played Hunting for Blood, which allowed my stalker to charge outside of the game. Of course, Hamish then fell back, so it doesn't really matter. Enhanced Violence, which gives me rerolls on offense. Augmented Endurance, which gives me rerolls on defense. And Gory Tenacity, which halves the first strike that I take rounding up. With Hamish's first activation, he moves that Flamer Missionary, and he's going to flame another 3 guys this time. Who you starting with?
Middle guy.
Starting middle guy.
The pistol guy.
Inciter, yeah. I think it's a girl actually, but okay.
I'll have Severe again. I hit on 2s. So
That's fine. I do have a single reroll. Oh.
no,
I do have a single reroll. I'll take 8 wounds.
8 damage and get blazed.
And the next round on the Blood Taker at the back. Severe.
Yes. Sorry, I'm just thinking about whether I use that faction equipment for 2 hits. So it'll be 8 damage if you don't save it.
Hamish uses Purity Seal, so time for me to try and save some of these. I saved the crit at least. And then the Blood Herald. Ooh. Let's see if I can save this crit again. I can. Yep, so I'll use my ability to ignore 1 damage, I should take 4. I'm going to activate my Stalker, tap his blood for an extra APL. He will dash reposition, or reposition I guess, dash onto the objective and tap the objective as the 3rd APL, just running away because it's just getting a bit too much over there. Just too much drama. On Hamish's turn, he's going to lead the procession, so we'll sit here and wait for all these models to be moved. my activation, I activate my Blood Taker, who first of all used his blood to heal 4 wounds in total. Then he charged the missionary and he's going to stab him up with the Ritual Blade. Hitting on 2s because I am in good company.
I hit on 4s. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Gun butts, OP.
OP gun butt. That's, everyone should be running that. I'll hit you for 5 with my Ritual Knife, which will up my blood because I suck blood out of you with it.
Excuse me.
Yep.
I'll hit you for, I think it's 3. Yeah, 3 with a crit.
So it goes down to 1.5 round up to 2 because my first hit of every turn only does 2 damage to me.
How much does your normal hits do, sorry?
3. Oh, sorry, that's only 3 damage, it's not a crit. I'll hit you for 3 and drain blood out of you. Yes.
Right. So down to 5. Could block. I think I'll block instead.
Okay, I'll hit you for another 3.
I'll be down to 3. And then I'll block your last one. And then do 3 damage to you.
Okay.
So I'm still alive. Oh, you weren't.
Using the blood I sapped from the missionary, I'm going to use Fury, which will allow me to fight again for free. So I'll roll my 4 dice, and as long as I get hit, I think I kill you.
I don't have anything.
With the crit I'll hit, it will take me up to full blood because not only do I blood for the ritual, but for killing you as well. And then Hamish, I think, has something.
Yep, I'm going to play a Firefight Ploy, which is redeemed through fire. So when an operative that's incapacitated with a weapon with a blaze rule, each operative within 2 gains a blaze token if they don't have. So
The other 2 will.
yeah.
Okay, I'll go up full blood and I'll reveal my attack up, confirmed kill, which I will just drop here and we'll clean up the board a little bit. On Hamish's activation, he charges his assassin into my impaler. If he rolls a crit, I'm dead. So
Lethal fire kill charged.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm dead. With his extra APL, being an assassin, he's going to throw a knife at my aspirant on the right hand side, who only has 2 health.
1 miss.
Oh. So, need to make some saves or I am in trouble. That is not. She's dead.
Just dead.
On my turn, I activate my Skull Climber, my absolute favourite guy. I will reposition him up to the other side of that little bit of terrain, and I will use my wrist blades to throw my great chain axe at the Death Cult Assassin. 4 attacks hit on freeze. 5, 6. That's terrible. Oh, he's got half blood tank, so I've got balanced. That's good. Might need that. That's not good. It will do 5, 6.
No saves.
Okay, so 11 damage. The Death Cult Assassin will die with no way of saving that. The Skull Climber will go up to full blood, and I'll gain a CP for the first kill by him this turning point. Hamish activates his missionary with the Melter Gunner, moves into position to blast my Stalker.
So I am hitting on 4s. Yeah.
No bad. And it's piercing.
That's piercing 2, so that'll be 8 wounds because that's dev 4, I think.
Yeah, so it goes down to
Dev
it goes down to piercing 1 because my equipment. I'll roll my 2 saves, but yeah, I'll roll 2 saves. Okay, not bad. On my turn, I activated the aspirant with the blaze token, rolled for damage. He took 3 and died. I took 2 and died. Nothing I can do about that, so that's 1 less guy for me. Hamish activates his Conflagrator, repositions him up, and is going to flame my Skull Taker.
Hits on 2s.
Needing some big saves. I do get to reroll all my defense dice actually because I've got a full blood tank. Might need that. I've got 1 save there. Need another 2. I've got a crit.
Saw it,
No, I know. I'll take the crit and be blazed, I assume.
Yes.
On my activation, I activated my Inciter. They chose to... sorry. They took 1 damage, which was just enough to keep them alive on 1 AP. I'm going to use their blood to go up to 3 AP, spend an AP to get rid of the blaze token, and then I'm going to dash inside that stronghold and tap the objective. Not dash, reposition inside. On my turn, I activated my Blood Herald, who went through a dizzying array of emotions. He was blazed, so he took 3 damage, took him down to 4. He would have been injured, so I decided to use his full blood tank to go down to half to heal, healed back up to 7, used it again to go down to empty, to go up to 3 APL, used that extra APL to knock off the blaze token, and then when he went to an empty blood tank, he automatically goes to half. I can't do anything else because you can only do 2 blood actions. I then decided to reposition and shoot that conflagrator with my.
I fell asleep as well for all that.
Yeah, there's a lot of things happened, and then I'm just going to shoot the little ginger guy. 4 attacks, sitting on 2s, range 8, saturate. It's not bad. I do have a reroll, but hitting 2s. It's a flavour. I've got rerolls, but I'm not going to use them just to be mean.
5 up.
It's good stuff.
5 up. How much damage is that?
4/4.
3/3.
Yep.
So that would be
9.
12. 9's enough to count me.
Hamish activates his preacher.
Picture.
Preacher. It's not that one. I'm pointing the wrong guy. That's why. It's him in there. He has the buffed APL. He's charged my Claimer. If he hits him, he will kill him, and he'll have enough APL. That's fine. If you roll a hit, you've killed me, and then you use your AP to tap the objective.
Yeah.
Just.
So kill you, and then I'll change the objective. Mine.
With my counter action, I'll use my Inciter's dash and spray to dash and shoot my dual auto pistols focused at the Dralabit. 4 attacks, hitting on 4s because I'm injured. 2/2, range 8, ceaseless, dev 1, rending. That is pretty awful.
Ceaseless though?
Ceaseless is good, that wasn't a crit, was
Yeah,
it? It's a 4. Ceaseless pretty good. That's not bad. So dev 1 takes 1 wound straight away. And yeah, the rest of it. Rending turns a missing to a crit?
Yeah. So 2 wounds. I say 4s because I did just check you out 6, so yeah, it's pretty good. How much? Yeah, how much damage is it doing?
3/4. No, sorry, 2/2.
2/2.
Yeah.
Oh, still sort of patch.
Hamish is going to activate his Miraculous, who's going to Holy Light my Blood Herald.
That is Dev 3 straight away.
Okay, that's not great. I'll roll my saves. That's cool.
Yeah. That was P1.
Oh, it's P1. Oh, so we'll call it to misses then. On my counter action, I'll activate my Skull Claimer, who will just pick up the blood bag that was dropped by my slain Blood Herald. Hamish is going to move his Preacher. This one's the Preacher.
This is the Preacher,
this
not
Preacher.
the Persecutor.
Move up and he's going to attempt to flame my Skull Claimer.
That's all hits.
Okay.
Yes. Tottenham Blaze, man. It's just 3 damage.
Okay, I can reroll all of my defense dice because I've got a full blood pack. Might need to. Yeah, okay. Not great. I think I'm dead.
Yeah, because you've only got 6 health.
Christ. With Hamish's last action of the turn and maybe the game, he charges Drilla a bit into my Inciter.
Hit on 4s.
Oh, and he's 1 hit and he's dead.
Yeah.
He gets it. At the end of turn point 2, it's pretty much a done deal. I have 1 guy left on 6 wounds and a blaze token, so I think I'll graciously admit defeat to Hamish. Counting up the scores, it's 9-3 to Hamish. It would have been a lot worse if we played out the last 4 turns, so he's been generous and calling it a 9-3 victory to him. So that was something.
Sanctifier nerf? What Sanctifier nerf?
They can't use the thing on the first turn. You mean when they don't want to use it anyway? I think they should just kill them. Just remove them from the game.
You just win, teehee.
So if you maybe you should sell them individually at like £500, so that nobody can play them.
Forge World.
Forge World Sanctifiers. Right, Roo, come up here and talk to the boys. What do you think about the current state? It's going to be very loud. What do you think of the current state of the Sanctifiers and kill team? Are they overpowered?
He doesn't even want to talk about
No,
it. It's on non-verbal.
it's just that it makes me sick. I don't want to see them anymore. Blood for the blood god. Is that right? Okay, he's like me.
Big up the I was going to say the Catholic Church. I can't remember what they're called.
Ecclesiarches?
No, the Adeptus Ministorum. Big up the Adeptus Ministorum.
Yeah. I couldn't win today because obviously it would be disrespectful to the new pope. So yeah.
Especially since it's one of your own.
This guy's Chicago boy. Yeah, born and bred, just
Yeah.
like me.
I'll be honest. I didn't actually want to really play this team, but you had a preference for the
Goremongers. Yeah.
so
I've played them a couple of times and I quite enjoy them.
I
I
can see
also
why.
do not want to learn all the rules of Sanctifiers at all.
Yeah.
So no.
And should have been here last week when I was biscuit arsed and spat the dummy out against the Aquilons.
Aquilons are fun. The Aquilon buff, kinda good. One extra guy. It means more not being on the board, not playing the game. But yeah, sure. What's next? Who have we not used, Nick?
Mandrix.
Mandrix,
for me,
Nemesis Claw.
Your Exaction.
Exaction Squad. Judge Grid.
Rattlings?
I think Rattlings have been on either. So we've got some teams left to go, and then the new models are coming out a while
Probably soon.
soon. Oh, nice.
I think it's summer.
We'll be playing Combat Patrol then, but so
I don't know about
no.
that. You
Yeah.
mean a 3,000 point incursion game? No, not incursion. What's it called? Onslaught.
Strike
Yeah,
yeah.
no
so
onslaught. So.
we're 40k build now because we've been reading Wahapedia for 3 weeks. But yeah, we're blabbering because we had to make up the time for the incredibly short game. We've actually got enough time to
So
play another couple of games.
chronically ADHD, and we ran out of kill teams we really liked that were like
Need
new
to,
system.
need to spend more money. Need to buy more things. New system. There's not enough dwarfs. Need to buy more. Yeah, fun. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, subscribe to Hamish's Only Feats. Oh, please don't. Even Roos had to stop what he was doing there.
He's staring at my feet.
Subscribe to Roo's Patreon to give him money for treats and toys.
Rutastic Reigns.
Rutastic Reigns. And I'll see you next time.
Bye.